You're listening to the Mackay T podcast. Here are your hosts, Brian Mackay and T Davis.
This is the Mackay T Show. This is the Mackay T Show. We talk movies and TV shows, sports and world news, coasting like on a world cruise. Hosted by Brian Mackay and T Davis. Yeah, you can't tame us. We're going to the top, we're becoming famous.
What time is it?
It's time for the Mackay T Show.
What time is it?
I said it's time for the Mackay T Show.
Welcome back to the Mackay T Show podcast. T, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Macaroni. I'm trying to go ahead. I'm trying to get my. Okay, get that off. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
This is what happens. See, come in, and I was prepared. Then I had to redo some things. Now we get on the air, and you trying to do some things. One day we're gonna get it right.
They know how we roll. They know how we roll.
Yes, Lord. Anyway, as I take a sip of water, excuse me. Russell Westbrook becomes the second player in 55 years. That's half a century, over half a century, to average a triple-double. And last night actually broke Oscar Robertson's record for most triple-doubles in a season with 42. This year seems like the year of the triple-double. You know, not just with him. There's been a lot of players getting them. Of course, he's had the most, obviously. Does this pretty much just no contest? He's the MVP now. Can we put everybody else to rest?
Well, apparently not, because there's still people out there tripping. This is one of my little events I told you I was going on. Look, they was mad, and I say they, I use it loosely, but people were tripping when they said he was fishing, quote unquote, fishing for assist in the 76er game.
Right.
Really? Okay, people do that all the time. It's not a big deal. When you got an opportunity to actually he broke it. Break a record that's been standing for 50. You think if somebody had 98 points and there was 1 second on the clock, they wouldn't be trying to find a way for that person to score? Or if they had 99?
No, they would.
Everybody in the world would be trying to get them the ball.
Yeah.
Sitting every screen, they could try to get this person 101 points.
And did you see his quote after the game? I can't repeat every word he said.
Oh, was he cursing?
Well, it basically, you know, he was like, I was like 5 for 16 shooting. What else you want me to do? His shot wasn't falling, so basically he said he was, trying to facilitate and get other people involved.
He can't win for losing because people don't like that he's not a kiss up. He's not a baby face like Curry. Not saying Curry's a kiss up, but he's not a baby face like that. He's not an antagonist like LeBron. And so they don't know what to think about it because he's going to do what he want to do and don't care what y'all think.
Basically. He's literally made out of the Michael and the Kobe mold.
Yeah. And he won't feed into y'all, oh, well, what do you think about this Durant game? And what do you, like, he's done with that. Like, if y'all want to keep talking about it, go ahead. When they kept asking him stuff in the All-Star game, and he kept saying, did y'all see Fashion Week? I was like, what?
He kept switching it up on. That was hilarious.
I was like, oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, this is a big deal, honestly. Something that's been up there for 55 years. And yeah, Oscar didn't really have the many 50-point triple-double games that Russell Westbrook has had, 50s and 40s and 30s. But it's still an accomplishment to average a triple-double for an entire season like this, especially when, as we spoke about last week, so many players nowadays, sitting out for rest, and Russell's not one of those. He's one of those. He's playing every time.
Night in, night out, going 100 miles per hour every play.
Exactly. So this is.
But I don't know how he does it. Like, because he plays hard every play.
Yeah, he takes no plays off. He's literally, like you said, 100 miles an hour, getting after it. Yeah. So
speaking of somebody, I don't know what Cleveland was doing. Somebody need to tell them you can't take time off even when you up 26 going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's talk about Cleveland. That was my next topic anyway. I have
synergy. That's what it is. Go ahead.
No, I had listed, even though I know the real true answer to this. I had, for a topic, Cleveland Cavaliers, real or fake contenders. I understand they're real contenders, but the way they are finishing off the season, I mean, they literally lost to the Hawks the other night when the Hawks set out 4 of their starters and Cleveland had everybody. And then last night they lost.
I didn't know that was what happened. I just thought they lost. I didn't realize the Hawks. I was wondering why it was such a big deal. I was like, okay, why is this a big deal?
Well, then they come around a couple nights later and lost to them again. When Paul Millsaps and everybody was playing for the Hawks. So it's concerning. It has to be somewhat concerning, at least.
It's a little concerning because they're using a lot of energy to lose. No, they are. Like, early in the year, they were losing them games, and I was like, if y'all gonna lose and LeBron gonna complain about his minutes and being tired, if you're gonna lose, there's no reason for you to allow all those minutes. And now, the concern would be if I was a Cavalier, what's his name, tweaked his knee, Love is on him, get hurt. Y'all one injury away from y'all having trouble beating anybody in the East.
Yeah, because it's not like Boston and Washington aren't capable of beating them in a 7-game series.
So, anybody, obviously the Warriors too, but as long as they got Kevin or Curry, they're going to be all right. But if Irvin or LeBron don't play, Cleveland's going to be in trouble.
Yeah, we're going to really see what LeBron's made of this year if he has to carry them without.
Because didn't Kyrie tweak his knee or something? They try to like it wasn't a big deal.
Right. It's going to be interesting.
And Kevin Love been quiet. He might have been having some monster games. Like, he had a double-double, but it was like 12 points, 10 rebounds, or 14. Like, something, team points.
He's one of those that have a big game and you don't really hear much about it. It just kind of happens.
Well, he going to need to put his mark on some games if they're going to win it again.
Staying with the NBA, but flopping over to the Western Conference.
What is wrong with LA? Can somebody call Magic for me? I thought we had this conversation last week. I thought we had it.
We did.
Somebody please.
You know what? What we did before we get into it, we didn't really speak too much about the fact that Magic and Rob Pelinka are pretty much running the show out there now, behind the scenes. We didn't really touch on that too much last week.
We thought our fans knew that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, they do, but we didn't really expound on it too much, other than just talking about certain things.
But give the fans, give them the first one. Give them the 411.
No, it's just, since we've been gone.
Yeah, we have been MIA.
Since we've been gone, things have happened out in LA. The Bus family is, at each other's throats over control of the team right now. But Jeannie has moved in and finally got rid of her brother and put in Magic Johnson, and he's the president. What was his title?
Yeah, he's president of basketball operations or director of basketball operations.
And Rob Pelinka, aka Kobe Bryant's agent.
He had more players than Kobe. Go ahead.
Well, that's just the main, just the most notable.
I feel like he also had. I'm pretty sure he had the bearded one too.
Probably did, and make no mistake about it. People are thinking, okay, where have I heard Rob Pelinka's name? if you watch the 30 for 30 on the Fab Five, yes, he is the Lagarde that gets set down by the rest of the Fab Five to start. And they took over the starter role in Michigan. Yes, he's on that team.
Well, it worked out for him.
But anyway, yeah, so he's now the GM of the Lakers. But as we talk about that, we have to talk about the fact that, while the rest of the league, is like trying to tank. You got Phoenix out there tanking. So many teams out there clearly tanking on the season. Philadelphia is doing it again. The Lakers have, to this point, have beaten the Grizzlies and the San Antonio Spurs back to back. What are you?
Then last night we had the nerve to beat Minnesota. Really? How you on a 4-game winning streak right now? The best thing that happened though was the Suns won too. I was like, what is happening? Why?
Yeah, so they're winning, and do they not realize that they're gonna lose that protected pick?
They keep playing games. Like if we had a loss last night, that would have been good because then I think we would have been tied with the Suns. Or not, I think they had lost more than us. Either way, we can't afford to win, if you can say that.
Don't that just hurt coming off your tongue?
Yeah, that just don't even make sense. But we can't afford to win. Then we got 3 games. In the last 2 years, we don't beat Golden State in that last game. I really thought we'd lose to the Spurs, but that didn't happen. What we got? Who we play next? We got 2 more games before we play the Golden State. Either way, we need to lose all of them. I don't think somebody got the memo.
Yeah, y'all are gonna wind up losing your lottery pick and putting yourself even further.
I'm gonna have a sad face because then that means we're gonna have to go through. Who a free agent coming up? Do we know? Because we're gonna have to find a free agent. Because Paul George is not coming up for free agency until next month.
Isn't Russell? No, he got a contract.
He extended his when Durant ran off.
Yeah. What about Lillard? Damian Lillard.
Damian ain't leaving important. He the man down now.
Yeah. No, y'all might be stuck. Y'all might be stuck for a minute.
So then we're gonna be bad again. At least I guess we're gonna have no chance of losing this pick next year. I feel like Blake Griffin or somebody should be coming up, right?
Oh, so he's just gonna change locker rooms, not necessarily change cities.
Well, they don't want him anymore. They're not gonna win anything.
Yeah, he gonna wind up Oklahoma
That team
City.
has got to be busted up. Or they can keep it like they want to. I could care less. But that team got to be busted up.
Don't matter to you. They still gonna be second fiddle, huh?
Yeah, always.
No, I excuse me. I think if Blake Griffin winds up anywhere, I think there's something to the fact that he's from Oklahoma City. I think that there's a chance he could go there and go along with Westbrook.
That'll be nice for them.
Yeah, that'll be a nice 1-2 punch. And I think he fits better there, honestly. And I just don't feel like they ever really, they tried to make it work with the Clippers, but I don't feel like they have really meshed the way you need to mesh to win the big one.
When they do, they get injured or they lose a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, they punch the equipment managers and and have to sit out a while. Things happen.
That's not funny.
Let's take a little switch on things and get away from sports for a second. And let's talk about what happened last Thursday with the U.S. launching a military strike on Syria. First, let me just be comical for a moment. It wasn't comical at the time because I was pretty upset. But if we're going to do a military strike on Syria, that's all well and good for the reasons that we're doing it. That's fine. But if Donald Trump ever interrupts scandal with 2 minutes to go again,
Lord have mercy.
He lucky. He very lucky that Shonda Rhimes owns Thursday nights on ABC, and they were able to play the last 2 minutes after he got done speaking. But yeah, you talk about somebody upset because if I'd had to miss those last 2 minutes, and unfortunately, if you DVR'd it and you did not watch it live, you missed those last 2 minutes.
Yeah, they ain't gonna get that on DVR.
Yeah, it's gonna be on the next show. It moved into the next show's time slot. So, yeah. But anyway, I digress on that. But let me just, but while I make fun of him coming in when he did, this was the first time since he was named president that he actually seemed presidential in his delivery and what he was saying. You could tell this was something very serious. And honestly, this is something you can debate all day long whether it was something that need to be done or not. I truly believe that it was something that somebody had to step up and do something, because what was going on in Syria was, and still going on with the chemical warfare they got going on with their people, and basically just poisoning their people out over there with Assad. I can't say it. It's just somebody had to step up and do something. I think this is like I said, first time our president actually sounded like a president. What are your thoughts on it? As far as what you know about the situation.
I think, somebody has to step up and do something. But I've always said, why is it us?
Right.
Like, why do we feel like we have the moral authority with all the things that are wrong with us to go to some other country? Yeah, we're not doing the kind of things that they're doing, but there are plenty of things happening here that are awful atrocities to minorities that we're not trying to fix. But then we run over to some other country and be like, y'all doing that wrong. And did you have any forethought? Like, okay, is that going to really stop that dude from being trifling? And are you about to put us in harm's way?
Right.
So people don't like us already.
No.
And people definitely don't like you and your administration. Like, if your approval rate drop any lower, it should be some kind of rule if it gets to 25 that something should have to happen. Because I'm sure that, like, I ain't never heard of no president getting in the 30s like this. Like, usually at least half of the people like the person. Like, he was at 35 or something, 37 or something. But that's neither here nor there. Again, are you going to put us in harm's way by doing this? Like, all these travel bans and all this other stuff already got people feeling some kind of way about us. So,
no,
yeah.
Just I'm trying to get my words together. I feel like we don't have to always be the one to go out there and play protector of the world. But at the same time, what is the end game? Obviously, we want Assad out as ruler over there, and you want to get rid of ISIS. And is this the best way to go about doing that?
Right, but do you want us to wind up in the war and send our people over there to die? Ultimately, like, because this one bombing is not going to stop the man from doing what he's doing. Like, yeah, they blew up some planes or whatever, but that's not going to stop him from being who he is. So in the long run, what is your strategic plan? Because if you could lay that out for me, like, this is plan A, this is part A, next we'll do this, this, and this. But I don't think they have that. I think they're just flying by the seat of their pants and being reactive instead of proactive.
Yeah, I hope that's not the case, but at the same time,
and I understand. I understand helping people, but if you take in some refugees, it's probably more helpful than bombing. Because again, we be bombing, and then you have these unintentional casualties.
Yeah, that's one place I wanted to go with this. You basically banning all incoming refugee type people out there, but then you're gonna go over there and blow them up, blow up Syria, blow up this, that, and the other. Say you're trying to help them. Well, why don't you just go ahead and bring them in? That's the biggest thing America's always done. Go ahead and just let the refugees in.
Right, them people the refugees ain't the people that you need to be worried about. Some of them might sneak in, but some of them probably already here.
Yeah, there's going to be radical people regardless of what you do. There's always going to be some radicals out there. You got radical Americans.
Amen.
So,
like, I would rather that approach than, but we're about balance because we love our guns, and he already talked about trying his budget proposal is putting more money into the military, and so we really try. Like, we're not really about the peace, and I ain't talking about just this administration. Like, America in general has always wanted to, well, we just gonna fight. No, we're not gonna talk it out. We just gonna fight.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be interesting to see, and I'm sure we'll have more to talk about next week because this is gonna continue to be a big deal throughout this coming week. It's something that all the new major news outlets are talking about. So, should there be more to the story?
I'll just say this very quickly.
Okay.
I think this is the first time in my life I've ever paid so much attention to the world news. Usually I hear stuff and be like, oh, okay, let me see what happened. But this is the first time I've been intentional about keeping my ear to the ground on what's going on in the world and more specifically in America.
I agree. I feel like it's, and obviously, with the way social media is, it makes it a lot. Not that's necessarily the case for you, but
right, because I don't have it. If people be saying this happened, I'm like, how'd you know that? Oh, it was on Facebook. Oh,
I think that's a lot of the reason. A lot more people are out there checking out what's going on in the world because it's right there at your fingertips. Every second there's an update, and you get that update almost instantaneously. Whatever.
Yeah, I would rather not be bombarded with the information. I would rather seek it than just have it dumped on me.
Right. Well, like I said, we'll have more on this probably in the coming weeks. But just wanted to get your thoughts and let people know about what we thought about that situation. Well, let's move back into the sports round and finish this off with a little NFL draft talk.
Well, after this, we gotta talk about one more thing. I know you probably just have to cut this. We gotta talk about these new shows that I don't know that people watch.
Okay, we'll get it. Let's talk about the draft real quick. Just about the draft, and then we'll get into that. My drafts are running wild. That's my notes here.
Oh.
Yeah, Kuiper and McShay. They're putting out this almost weekly mock drafts, and not a lot is changing up at the top. Both of them have Myles Garrett from Texas A&M, defensive end, going number 1 to Cleveland.
Well, let me say, Myles Garrett he gonna make a threat. He's saying to people, y'all don't pick him, he gonna try to kill your quarterback every time they play. I was like, really? Okay. You really want to be number 1? Like, you pretty much are going to be it, and you didn't need to do that, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, I think he kind of had to do that because of the playful video he put out earlier where he was kind of begging Jerry Jones to trade for the number 1 pick. Because it's like playfully, but a lot of people take it the wrong way. You know how that goes. So, yeah. But yeah, Myles Garrett, number 1. Then a solid number 2 right now. Both of them are saying that our San Francisco 49ers will be picking the defensive end out of Stanford, Solomon Thomas. Who, I've seen a couple of Stanford's games and watching his highlights. He's a beast. So, hopefully, and apparently he's done well for himself over here, with the pro days and with the combine. So really just upped his stock. They're kind of split. They're kind of all over the place on where running back from LSU, Leonard Fournette, is gonna go. McShay has him going 4th to Jacksonville, while Kuiper has him, I think it's 8th to Carolina. which either one of those I think would be good fits for him.
Look, and he probably go Jacksonville, but they continue like they get people and then he probably don't want to go to Jacksonville. If I was him, I would want to go play with Carolina, honestly.
Well, you don't know as bad as Carolina was last year, and I understand.
I get that, but then when you talk about with his size and Newton's size, and now you running that little sweep option and all them quick, like either way, you got a load coming at you.
Mm-hmm.
Whether Newton keep it or he hand it to this guy that's what 6'1" or something, 200-something pounds that can run 4.5 40. That's a lot.
Yeah,
that's a low word.
That's coming at you from a lot of different angles and a lot of different ways. Another one, the two guys are split on. Mel Kiper has Deshaun Watson, quarterback from Clemson, going 12th to Cleveland, which is a pick they get from the Philadelphia Eagles. While McShay, I didn't realize this. Maybe this just something that just kind of slipped by me. McShay has him going 7th to the LA Chargers, basically being a heir apparent to Phillip Rivers in a couple of years, which I thought was interesting.
Well, Phillip is probably on the downward part of his career, even though you got people like Brady saying they're gonna play till they're 50. Good luck. Well, with the rules changed and you can't look at the quarterback now, he probably can play that long. But yeah, at this point, I have my problems with the NFL, and then until Kaepernick is a free agent and gets picked up by somebody, I may not even be watching the NFL this fall because it's too many people with bad character that's got a job. And because he took a stand for something that he believed in, y'all can't. He ain't at least the 64th best quarterback in the country.
And I mean, a lot of people are saying it's because of his asking price. Because basically he would come in to be a backup, and he's asking for starter money. But
well, if that's the case, that's another story. So I don't know, because then I read a story that said, "Oh, it's because his vegan lifestyle." And I was like, "Okay, how many excuses are we gonna make?"
Well, yeah, and the whole asking price thing is not even being readily talked about. I mean, I've only heard it maybe out of one or two people's mouth. But like you said, there's so many people out there who have done a million times worse than what he did. If you want to call it even a bad thing. There's people out there who have
been drinking and driving and killed a pedestrian homeless person. Now, yes, it was wrote off as manslaughter, but nobody, if you didn't really follow the lead back, then you would have known that happened.
Right.
You got Ezekiel Elliott running around here pulling people's shirts down, revealing their breasts, which out of order. They ain't said nothing about that. Like, is that okay behavior for a person in the league? Like, apparently so, because I don't know. Have you heard anything about him being reprimanded for that or anything?
No, and honestly, like, the whole domestic violence issue he has, or the girl,
right, then you got that. I forgot about that.
And that investigation is still not over with. Even though they're trying to, get it over with as quickly as possible, it's still not done.
And this is a league that they had zero tolerance for this stuff, right?
Right.
Okay, NFL, stop with your lies.
Yeah. So, should be interesting to see what all happens here going into the draft and after the draft as it pertains to Colin Kaepernick. See where he goes.
I don't know if we're going to get in the battle, Macron. The 49ers we might be off for next year, too.
Well,
I'm supposed to say that.
Yeah. I'm going to be interested to see if we could swing something before here and there. I don't think it's going to be a game changer type of swing. But, it's going to be interesting to see how the new offense is.
Hey, can we talk about one more thing?
Okay.
We'll talk about the new shows later. Look, Las Vegas. I don't think that people understand, shout out to Nick, because he was one of the people that talked to me about this a while back before this Raiders to Las Vegas move even happened. The people with money, the people that own the teams and all, they never want to pay to build a building. They want to make the taxpayers pay to build a building. Well, Los Angeles is like, no, we don't want to put that burden on our tax people. Like, they still playing for this stadium.
Right.
Vegas is happy, but I don't know how, schools are in Vegas and all this other stuff, but the money that y'all put into a stadium could help so many people that's underserved. But y'all excited about getting a football team. America got to get some kind of balance in their lives about sports. Now, I'll say this. Of the 300 million, 10 million of us Americans, probably a good 30% watch sports. And so there is some balance, but that's crazy. Because these people are going to be paying. Like, how can you still be playing for the Raiders Stadium? That stadium is super old. And the mayor or whoever was like, they are still paying on it. Like, they haven't finished the payments off for that stadium. I'm pretty sure I read that in the article.
Wow.
Like, they had 2 more years of payments or something now. And that was one of the reasons I think that the whole thing fell through, because it was like, no, like, we don't want to put that burden on it. Like, because that's who paid for it, the people. Like, and then the owner reap all the benefits. You get this free facility. You get the team. You're going to get all the merchandising, all the rights, like whatever money's made on that end. And you really ain't paid nothing towards that building. And the people got to pay to go to the games. If they're popular, they're going to black it out. So a number of people won't be able to see the games, which I hate when they do these blackouts, but whatever. Yeah.
And not even before they. I know I'm jumping back around, but not even just before. Not even talking about them getting to Las Vegas first. How should an Oakland Raider fan feel when now they gotta watch their team play in their city for 2 years, knowing good where they leaving? Yeah, they got 2 years left watching their team play. It's not even gonna be their team.
You know your wife or spouse. Let me say, your spouse is about to leave you in 2 years, but you still gotta take care of them.
And that's why
act like you love them.
Well, that's why I think they're pushing so hard to get this deal done to get Marshawn Lynch, get him out of retirement, get his rights from the Seattle Seahawks, just so they can say, okay, we're leaving y'all in 2 years, but here's your hometown boy.
Well, we're gonna buy you a ring.
Yeah.
We're gonna buy you a $4 million ring and make you feel better.
Because honestly, if he comes back, of course, last we saw him, he was, almost 300 pounds riding that golf cart at the Cal game for the alumni weekend or whatever that was. So we don't know what kind of shape he's gonna be in. But if he can come anywhere close to what he used to be with what Oakland already has, I mean, if Derek Carr can come back, from this injury,
quarterback was nice.
If he could come back from this injury, they already had a nice pieces in place. Marshawn Lynch could be the missing piece for them to go ahead and get them a ring and steal the Oakland Raiders. Get them a ring and go on to Vegas.
Yeah.
Sin City.
That's the only way that these Oakland people ought to be like, okay, well, y'all did win us a championship, but that ain't gonna happen. I know a couple of fans already was like they done with them. Tweeted that they were done. So I don't know how they love they Raiders, but I don't know how it's gonna turn out. As far as, well, I guess season ticket holders might be stuck, but some people just probably be like, I ain't going to that mess.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. So, do you have time to talk about the shows? We want to push that to next week?
Oh, I have time. I didn't know how much time. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Well, let's talk about them. What shows?
So, everybody, Shots Fired. Great show.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you like it because I didn't know if you. I hadn't even got a chance to talk to you about it. I'll watch it as well. Love it.
So Shots Fired is kind of a role reversal of what's been happening. Well, in 2016, thank God we ain't had no shootings that we know about this year. So a black cop shoots a white kid and kills him in a traffic stop in a pullover. And now the Department of Justice has been called into some part of North Carolina. Do they say what city? I mean, it's probably a made up city. But it's in North Carolina.
Yeah, I don't think they ever actually specify.
Yeah. So now the Department of Justice has been called in to find out what happened. And the people are really not happy because it's like, okay, all this time things have been going down, and now a white young kid is shot, and y'all all up in arms. And so what it's trying to do is give you the perspective of if the roles were reversed, what this would look like. Because black people already know what it looked like when one of theirs was shot. But now I think it for white individuals that may have been indifferent about when black children get shot and not really could see it because it's not somebody that looked like them. I think this show is doing a good job of saying, like, because when you see how the mama was really sad and was like, that man came, was he running for office or something? Wanted to have a rule where you had to call the parent if the child's under 21 when you pull them over.
Right.
And she was like, no, get out of my face. But then some other staff went down and she was like, okay, yeah, we can do that and use my child as a model.
Yeah, she was real quick to change her mind.
But Sanaa Lathan is doing a great job.
She is awesome. To see
what her PTSD or whatever it is that's making her husband feel like she's unfit to have custody of their child.
Yeah, and I didn't really. The first time we kind of saw it in action was when she threw that vase or whatever that was.
At that head.
Yeah.
But she was kind of right. Okay.
Well, at that time, I didn't think nothing about it being maybe no PTSD or anything like that. I just thought, okay, right. You know, that's just normal behavior for.
Right, you have been disrespectful. I'm sitting here with my child that I cared for 9 months, having a conversation, and you come in and talk about it's her bedtime. Excuse me, what? So what if she oversleep? Well, I gotta get her up, and she just was real nasty. Like I'm like, lady, you need to step back a little bit. This is this woman's child, regardless of how you feel about it.
Yeah.
So,
but as time has gone on, we do see that there is some more anger issues beneath the surface. That
when she cussed out that she didn't curse the little girl out, but she went off on the daughter when she's like, "You blew me off on some shoes." I was like, "Lady, why don't you ask for the your ex-husband or whatever, your ex-boyfriend,
yeah,
and not go off on the child? You should have been like, put your daddy on the phone."
Yeah, because then she, when the little girls, I'm sorry, mommy. Oh Lord, that was just the end of that.
And that's out of order because that wasn't the little girl's fault. Again, it was the father's fault.
Right.
You gonna call a lawyer and lie and say, "Oh, I forgot she had something out pertaining to school," but then when you talk to the child, they went shopping. This is why I tell people get a. Well, they weren't married, were they? They were just dating.
Yeah, I believe so.
So that wouldn't work for her. But yeah, Sanaa's doing a good job. I don't know who this. She's just an investigator for the DOJ. Right. The other guy, her partner, he's an attorney, but do we know him from anything else other than?
I want to say. Give me a minute, because I want to say he has been in something else.
He's doing a good job. Now
he's very good.
He want to walk the line. He don't want to do nothing wrong, get his hands dirty, do nothing out of order. Because I didn't tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, that another young man had been killed by a police officer, a black guy. And the police don't kind of spook the mama into just like forgetting that it happened. And so,
I knew that. You know what that boy is in? He was Jesse Owens in that. Right, he played Jesse Owens in the movie.
He sure was.
Yeah, that's what he was in. And he was in Selma. He played John Lewis in Selma.
Oh, I ain't never watched that.
Yeah.
But so he is sleeping with the governor's assistant.
Which let me tell. Speaking of the governor, Helen Hunt, nice to see her back in the fold on things. Hadn't seen her.
Kind of scary though. I'm sorry.
I hadn't seen her anything in a while, and God bless her, she looking old, but
she was so scary. I was like, what? Did she have like face surgery or something?
And yeah, I don't know, but she does look very, age gets us all. God bless us. But also the sheriff of the town is the coach from, remember, the Titans that had
Good call.
Yes, he's doing I think we're about to see more of him here this next episode than we have been.
The thing, I can't wait to see what's going to happen. And like I said, it gives perspective. So it also gives us perspective on what the cop goes through. Potentially, even though because he's black, I suspect that his experience is far different than a white cop would go through. But he, they struggle. His marriage is teetering. I mean, they don't put him on leave, or did they just send him home? But first he had desk duty, and then he was at home a lot. So I was like, they just send you home?
Yeah, I don't know.
Until it was all over.
Yeah, I'm not. They haven't made it real clear because, like you said, he first got put on desk duty, and all of a sudden, some things went down, and now he's just, you see him home arguing with his wife every day.
And then you have the fake cop friend who was the one that released that video of him saying that he had a license to kill crackers or something, right?
Right.
On the video.
Yeah, when he first got his police, his police, stuff.
So I'm interested to see what's going to go down because there's some bad shady stuff going on. The preacher lady that's
Aisha Hines, Pastor Janae James, yes.
Yes, Pastor James a mess. And she got her own little skeletons apparently in her closet while she running around like she all for the good. So that's a mess too.
Yeah, this I'm so glad because I have not got a chance to talk to you about it, but I watched all the I got caught up. I missed the first episode. Got caught up going into the second one, and just been in love with it ever since. So yeah,
I like it if they stay up to 9 o'clock to watch it.
Yeah, yes indeed. So. Yeah, that's definitely something. I'm glad that you watched. Now that we'll have to keep tabs on it.
For all y'all people that's not rich and you got antenna TV, go to bounce, watch Saints and Sinners off the chain.
Oh Lord, Saints and Sinners.
Saints and Sinners. This is the second season. They are doing a marvelous job. Whoever writing it, they keep you wanting to watch it. Keep you wanting to know what's happening on it. So. Kudos to Saints and Sinners. I haven't seen American Crime this year to see what the characters are going through this time. That show changes every year.
Mm-hmm.
The storyline with Regina King and them.
Right.
So I couldn't tell you about that one, but yeah, I got off the Empire train and Scandal. But I will give a shout out to Judy Smith. Judy Smith came to see us. I went to see Judy Smith, and she is super cool, super cool. And she talked about how she wound up doing the work she does as she don't call herself a fixer, but a fixer. And it was really cool. I was like, okay. And she apparently, I didn't know this either, that she previews every script. Like she gets all of them and gives notes on every one.
Really?
For the last 6 years. Besides all the other work that she does, because she still like works.
Interesting.
Yeah. And some of that stuff is stuff that she does, because the way she talks, she didn't just come right out and say it. But like when she came, she had on a white coat, and one of the people asked, like, and she was like, no, that's like what she, like, that's her style. And she didn't necessarily say she's as snazzy as the character is, but
Olivia.
That's her thing.
Yeah. Interesting.
And the popcorn wine thing is hers too. Like watching TV with wine and popcorn. So I was like, okay, that's cool. Even though I don't like Olivia no more. I'm glad you made me feel better.
Well. Well, it seemed like a nice little place to stop this week.
Yeah.
As always, I'm one of your hosts, Brian Mackay, and I am with
T, hashtag Lakers please lose. Davis, thank you.
What time is it?
and this has been the Mackay T Show podcast. Thank you for listening.
This is the Mackay T Show. This is the Mackay T Show. We talk movies and TV shows, sports and world news, coasting like on a world cruise. Hosted by Brian Mackay and T Davis. Yeah. You can't tame us. We're going to the top, we're becoming famous.
What time is it?
It's time for the Mackay T Show.
What time is it?
I said it's time for the Mackay T Show.